Trevor, you made your Dodger debut today. You obviously have talked about kind of growing up and coming to the stadium with your family and getting that experience. But how was it for you to just be a player, being on that mound this evening?
It was fun. Walking out pregame, I was all excited, seeing the Dodger fans in the stadium, and happy to be able to turn in a solid performance and get a win.
And does it ever hit you, obviously, you being a Cy Young Award winner and then having someone come in to relieve you in David Price, and obviously with the outing that he had this evening, does that ever kind of just be like, wow, this is really happening?
Not really, because we're in the clubhouse together every day, and there's a lot of really talented players on the team. Sometimes you just look up and there's an all-star basically at every single position, Cy Young Award winners, guys with Cy Young potential. The depth of the roster is ridiculous. It's fun to play with guys that are that good, and all the way top to bottom. Even the young guys that are coming up that a lot of people may not know about yet. They can really play the game. So it's fun to be a part of that. And
what did you think of your performance this evening?
I thought it was pretty good. I was a sliding backhand away from probably throwing a no-hitter. So I had really good stuff. And, I wish I could have gotten a little more accurate on that throw and had a chance to finish it off.
Thanks, Trevor.
Next question's from Mike DiGiovanna. Go ahead.
Yeah, Trevor, it was hard to tell on the replay. It was sort of a ground level replay, and we couldn't see Hampson cross the bag. Would a perfect throw have gotten him?
I think a throw, if it was kind of knee high, where Munz could have stretched. He beat the throw to the base, but if Munz could have cut the distance down a little bit and caught it in front of the base, I think we might have had him. It would have been bang bang though. Probably would have gone to replay one way or the other.
You've described yourself as not being a great athlete, but did you sort of surprise yourself maybe on that play?
No, I was kind of mad actually. I had a behind the back catch today that I missed, that I thought I had for sure. I was mad about that, and then I was actually mad at myself for not making a better throw on that play. It's something I practice and something I'm actually decent at. Normally when I do it, I don't grab the ball cleanly. I thought when I grabbed it cleanly, I was like, oh, I got this. I just made a bad throw.
And the one-eyed Jack came back again in the sixth. Were you just having a little fun there or just trying something different?
Yeah, I wanted it. I wanted it bad. But, not tonight. Maybe next time.
Thanks.
Next question's from Claudia Gestro. Go ahead.
Hey, Trevor. You were able to mix your pitches very well with different speeds. How locked in were you tonight?
I wouldn't say I was more or less locked in than other starts. I actually had a brain fart there in I think it was the third inning or fourth maybe. Whenever I walked the first two guys, I thought it was 2-2 to Blackman and threw a curveball, and then it was actually 3-2. I just was like, I don't know. I was not locked in during that moment. And I usually don't have mental mistakes like that during games. So probably was a little less locked in overall than I normally am, but I thought my command was pretty good. The second guy I walked that inning was Crone. It was 100% a strike, so I don't even consider that a walk. Just completely missed that call. I thought it was overall it was good, but I can't make mental mistakes like that.
Thank you.
Next question's from Jorge Castillo. Go ahead.
Hey, Trevor, have you heard from Major League Baseball in regards to what came out last week about the baseballs?
I'm sorry. I didn't quite catch the question. What was that?
Have you heard from Major League Baseball last week after that report came out about the baseballs and your outing in Oakland?
No, because they're gossip bloggers writing stuff and having no clue about the actual rule, or actually knowing the rule but intentionally writing something without going investigating. I don't know what the hell that report was about. Basically, so I can explain to everybody what the actual rule is, MLB is just collecting baseballs to do a study. Like, they're not doing anything with them. No one's under investigation, or no one's just these gossip bloggers just out here writing stuff to try to throw water on my name or whatever. I don't know. Just personal vendettas, I guess.
Did anyone with MLB reach out to you, or you reach out to them? There was no sort of communication at all.
No, there wouldn't be any communication because they're not like they're just collecting baseballs from every single game and every single pitcher and just doing an internal study. Like, I don't know why they would communicate with me because nothing was different between my game and the baseballs they took from me and the baseballs they took from every other pitcher that game and the baseballs they've taken from every other game during the season. Like, there's literally no difference between any of that. So when you have someone that intentionally comes out and writes something slanted, like I'm all for a clickbait headline. Like, I get the benefit of that and all that stuff. But when you're going to sit there and write an article and like not even go and like understand the rule or intentionally ignore the fact that you know the rule just so you can, you know, intentionally pile on someone for nothing, like that's such a joke of an article. It's such a, like, someone who calls himself a journalist, just a joke.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's time for one more. Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, Trevor, spinning it forward to your next start, Tatis is trying to get back in that lineup. How different are the Padres when he's in there and when he's healthy?
I really don't know. I've never faced him. I mean, I've faced him, but not this lineup, you know. So I'm really not sure. I don't have any experience against him. Obviously, he's a tremendous player, and I hope he's in there. You know, you always want to compete against the best guys. And such a young talent, and like such a good player. Like, you don't want to see him get hurt, especially like that. It didn't look good. So, you know, hopefully it's nothing, and he's back in there, and we can, you know, compete against the best lineup they have and see who wins. But really, just hoping he's healthy and gets back and doesn't have any long-term effects from it.
Thanks, Trevor.